Wah 100 game cok. Halo Jack Bro, selamat sore boy. Ding 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 ding. Udah maghriban belum maghrib di Bandung mah. Bentar lagi setengah jam lah. Persiapan dulu guys. $65 biji guys. Gue tryhard di party JY. Halo Ara-Ara. Atas mana kuantum bisa lah kan ada silver wolf anjay. Persiapan ya, persiapan Jingdiu dulu akun Padawai. Butuh 65 biji guys. Kalian gimana, gacha topas apa Jingdiu nih, apa skip? Halo Hakim, selamat sore bro. ASR Cloud bisa jadi ada sih. Lambat laun pasti ada kalau player makin banyak nggak, atau peta makin gede ya. Dan Siklon gak masuk-masuk. Halo Momon, wah ganti nama bisa mon anjir. Nama Jepang seuibu anda hei. Seuibu. Ke acara anim gak pernah ya. Foto sama cosplay pakai masker. Pet 1.4 gajah siapa ente mon? Apa skip semua gacha loli ente mah yang warna hijau itu, healer hijau ya? Iwo ente mah yakin skip momi loli ya. Gacha loli yakin dah gue ini. Biar Clara ada temen nih. Gelara guys. Boom. Katanya SEELE Iran guys. Katanya gas bareng LC tuh kan, cek aing gitu. Kebocilan anda mah. Umpedo acir. Gacha diluk. Iya, erudition belum di buff sama Hoyokers nih, gimana bos? Biar Himeko kupu senyum guys. Karakter berpet erudition menambah damage 70%. Nah, Himeko OP, langsung OP guys. Dan menambah damage serangan lanjutan 300%. Udah pasti erudition di atas awan itu, gak ada apa-apanya SEELE itu. 70. Butuhnya berapa ini guys? 65. Anjir udah lebih. Kalau material topas di mana guys? Yang merah. Kayaknya belum ada material topas guys. Material topas belum ada, anjir, kayaknya di map baru deh itu. Ini udah ya berapa sih Paman Dawi? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 lagi anjir. Golden Calyx. Bangkit dari kubur. Harusnya lah. Kasih bedakun ada, langsung PM aja mau bedakun Bang Rara. Kalau enggak nanti udah nobar kalau mau. Biar santai. Dua set kayaknya Bang. 2 fire, 2 ini ya, 2 attack. Kali attack dua-duanya dah. Di Topas sama Jinryu. Mulai jam berapa yang di YouTube? Setengah jam lagi guys. Tuh 45 menit lagi. Ya. Berarti setengah 7-an guys mulai. Nah ini guys 45 menit lagi guys. Beda SEELE bugil. Sekali jebret 70.000, 70.000, petuka guys. Astarin Pandama. Kalau SEELE di sisiran lab itu dulu. Ada yang DC PC atau laptop kena blok app. Kena blok. Gak ada bang, kayaknya aman. Kenapa emang? Gak bisa dibuka. Kayaknya keaktifin VPN tuh bang. Aman-aman baik sih gua bang. Kayaknya kena virus deh itu. Di look adalah Himeko. Oh berbeda bang. Himeko batang bang, di look batang bang. Himeko berlubang bang. VPN nggak pernah makai, berarti kena virus itu. Kalau nggak ada aplikasi yang ke mute atau ke disable tuh, kayaknya. Jebret. Perlu naikin ultimate gak usah. Mending link rob aja energi. Jadi ultinya bisa bantu break. Konglomerat pembelot cahaya. Gempa dawai beres. Di satu aja fokusnya naikin talent sama skill. Sama cabang-cabangnya, tapi yang retreat gak usah, yang HP efek resist gitu. Harus dibuka ya. Kalau mau hemat guys. Restore. Durururut. 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 Mujar Danil. Harusnya bisa sih bang. Jangan malu-maluin lah. Waifu dibully. Player Danil. Repot. LC Gepard gak jadi masalah hari enggak. Defense masih kepake. Tururut tururut tururut. Kruk kruk kruk. Tak ajan maghrib guys. Maghrib dulu bentaran guys ya. Udah maghrib lah, kita gas biar santai. Seratus tabungan Jingyu. 10 kali full doang tabungan Jingyu cuy. Gua ini ada ini doang nih belum. Gua pasti ambil si Wealth nih. Wealth keluar biar punya si Bailu nanti. Lah gak nongol guys. Suanda jadi gue ya 88 udah cukup lah guys. Di trade ke Una ini. Saatnya build Himeko. Agri bentar guys ya.
愉快な反撃の時間です。
厄介を避けん。
我に力を。次超と共に散れ、スターレイファントム。捕獲マーク起動。愉快な反撃の時間です。我に力を。超と共に散れ、スターレイファントム。
Halo Blazing, selamat malam boy.
頭は速くなるかな。
Leveling dulu lah, santai lah. Halo Rangga, selamat malam boy. Welcome boy. Berapa menit lagi nih guys? Setengah jam lagi. Nobar bentar lagi, setengah jam lagi bang. Tuh. Halo Dio, selamat malam boy. Aismon kalian mau Ruqiah ngocek. CR 80. CDM-nya berapa sama SPD tag-nya, bro? 90-an. Nanggung kalau bisa mas 100. Tergantung CDM sama ini gimana. CDM bagus lah 80 anjir, tambah 10 90. Tambah C1 udah ini critical terus tuh, aman cok. Gak kayak SEELE gua 61 nih rungkat. Wah kayaknya CDM kurang sih bang. Coba ganti crit rate yang ada CDM yang ada crit rate. Kalau diganti CDM gimana? 70 lah. Sama fuksuan 80. POF SEELE LC Herta 70/90. Masih building sama puksuan dulu. Kalau bisa CDM 150 cukup sih. Kalau 200 mah itu arte-arte wangi anjir. Kalau gua mah pakai dep bolanya bang. Cari yang efek hit rate-nya gede atau HP. Gak pernah gua pakai kuantum, gak cari damage dari si itu mah. Sepatu juga efek hit rate. Biar 130% efek hit rate-nya. Biar si talentnya itu kena terus setiap dia mukul ya, ngurangin dep speed anjing kena terus tuh. Orang lain mah kan pada pakai crit rate, gua cari damage gua mah. Yang penting semua di babnya masuk, entah ulti entah dari talent. Berapa menit lagi nih guys? 17 menit bisa lah main akun satu akun lagi. Berarti damage yoi di SEELE doang, makanya crit rate-nya harus gede Bang Dio. Jadi setiap SEELE mukul pasti kena di buff. Halo Pelon. Tap-tapnya Pelon, tap-tap. Tap-tapnya bro. Jangan lupa super chat Pelon ya. Biar kayak TikTok cuy. Udah loh. Saya suka super chat sama itu Lon. Gak kerja kamu Lon, kok nonton live-ku Lon? Bukannya kamu lagi kerja Rodi? Freelance, kerja paruh waktu. Ada bansos Lon 300 lumayan. Di Meko selfie dulu cekrek. Tuh lumayan. Quest selfie ini. Konsumsi satu bahan. Gas gacha, iya Lon, mending buksuan Lon. 13 menit lagi guys. Buksuan, kamu kalau gak gacha buksuan susah lawan kumbang Lon. Mati mulu kau. Salah injak zona mati kau Lon. Kagak ngaruh Lon, full depth tetep baik. Dimakan kumbang, cobain aja. Udah pasti makan kumbang Lon. Dan gegabah Lon. Mending pakai yang ini aja guys biar dapet reward. Resahkan pasti ada biar never end. トゥルトゥルトゥルルルルルルル
亡者再臨
トゥルルルルルルルルルルルル
守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。
ソウル世を注が天使を授けん
F2P gacha lon, gak akan nyusul kau lon. Aman lon, pukulan lon. Gak punya gepard kan kau ya?
私も我に力を。正確な全てを。
亡者再臨
我に力を。希望を奪わせない。
大丈夫問題はない
やっ。
厄介を避けん
3 cloning.
守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。
Oh lawan Kokolia ini ya, pantesan.
亡者再臨
Apa boleh buat F2P gacha aja lon, cicilon kan ada bansos 100 100. Sekarang dapat 300. Lumayan 300 2 kali gacha coy.
過去を飲み込む。我に力を。
ソウル世を注が
力こそ希望だ。
天使を授けん緊張は不要
我々はとうに嵐に踏み入った。守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。我に力を。
ノン亡者再臨
Anjir kena cecek mulu.
いいのそうだね厄介を避けん
ありがとう。力こそ。
2 kali ulti anjir gelo.
天使を授けん償いたまえ亡者再臨
人間は星空を掌握する欲望を隠さない。私もよ。過去を飲み込む。我に力を。
Ngebapnek si Daniel anjay.
守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。騙されたのか。
Berapa menit lagi guys? 7 menit bisa lah 2 kali weekly ya.
全てを。我に力を。 希望を奪わせない。
厄介を避けん天使を授けん償いたまえ亡者再臨
やっ。
大丈夫問題はない
人間は星空を掌握する欲望を隠さない。私もよ。
Enak manual kayak ini guys.
代価を払っても逃がさないわ。我に力を。
Malah kasih Daniel.
構わ
新たなる未来。
戦輪は剣撃ソウル世を注が
避けられない一戦。我に力を。やっ。
Emang gedean si Daniel damage-nya
厄
guys.
介を避けん
適切な援助だった。守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。
5 menit lagi guys. Teleron dibanting Teleron ngeri.
厄介を避けん緊張は不要だ亡者再臨戦輪は権限ソウル世を注ぐ天候の天使を授けん
適切な援助だ。我々はとうに嵐に踏み入った。守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。我に力を。戦闘は設計みたい。やっ核を飲み込む。
使うつもりはなかったいい度胸だね
力こそ希望だ。
厄介を避けん緊張は不要だ亡者再臨
希望が。
まだ分かってないの。人間は星空を掌握する欲望を隠さない。私も代価を払ってもらう。我に力を。ちゃんと直さないと。我々はとうに嵐に踏み入った。守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。唯一の救い。我に力を。逃がさないわ。騙された。
HP. Alah. Nah ini wangi lumayan lah. 2 menit lagi guys. Oh ini belum ada ya. Bisa digedein guys. Ambil minum dulu guys. Halo teman gaming, selamat malam boy. Ada kelihatan. Kurang sini berarti ya. Halo Ru, selamat sore Ru. Suaminya Himeko, mana suami Himeko?
力こそ希望だ。
厄介を避けん。亡者再臨。
守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。
天使を授けん。
唯一の救い。力こそ希望だ。
厄介を避けん。亡者再臨。
Let's go 1925.
そう世を注が
Cowok rambut merah Argenti. Gak login yang punya akunnya. Udah guys, gak login yang punya akun. Solusi skip Bang Taman Gaming, mending stopas. Keretanya bocor mungkin bang, ban. Alah. Penyepong Jing Liu doang nih yang nonton anjay. Kimper Jing Liu. Map baru, yo Elon, map baru Lon. Oyotot lila. Kaburu bubar bos, bansos boy. Jepang 28.000 yang nonton anjir. Global 42. This program is brought to you. Foto-foto aja Mars.
We're live already? Hey everyone, welcome to the program, and thank you to our sponsor, the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm your host, Astral Express crew member, March 7th. I've been watching my favorite streamer in preparation, but this is still my first time hosting, so go easy on me if I mess up, okay? What was I supposed to say again?
Nah, gini daripada si Dawe
Don't
anjing.
forget to like, follow, and share, or I'll chicken out. And then... Oh, without further ado, let's get right into the trailer.
Magang aja Mars 7 magang.
Attention all spectators! Attention all spectators! The Interastral Tournament Festival Championship is about to commence. Please take to your seats.
Malah main game anjay. Wah, pas wangi ay.
Join me in this dance. Let's bring this exquisite celebration to its climax.
Billabong might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. Go Nutty!
Enough!
I returned to the Lawfu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for my sins.
Jing Liu gimana suaranya guys?
This will be the last you see of me.
Sword War!
Blade of Moonlight. High Cloud Quintet. It is time to say goodbye.
Tab 8H27.
The Trailblaze journey continues. There's loads of fun stuff waiting for us out there. Can't wait to catch it all on camera. Like Jing Liu. Never thought we'd meet a living Xianzhou legend. She's super interesting. Miss Jing Liu might look young and elegant, but people say she's experienced and super dangerous. I was a little nervous when the director told me I'd be introducing her today. So I thought, why don't I see if I can bring in another young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady to help me with the intro. Next up, let's put our hands together and welcome Miss Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express.
Wow, March. Is that how you see me? I'm very flattered.
Himeko, you're here already?
That's right. I walked in just as someone happened to be calling me a young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady.
You're all those things? So, you want to take it from here, Himeko?
Sure thing. Where were we? Hi, everyone. As March said, I'm Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express. Today, I'll be introducing you to a living Xianzhou legend, Jing Liu.
Ever since I first caught sight of her in Yenqing's tracking entries, I was completely hooked. She's Jing Yuan's previous master. I bet she's got all kinds of hidden stories to tell.
As one of the High Cloud Quintet, she was once the strongest swordmaster on the Luofu. However, due to the effects of Mara, she sometimes loses her grip on reality, perceiving herself as an unstoppable sword.
Primo ketar-ketir euy.
So ruthless. She even attacked her apprentice's apprentice. And she figured out Yenqing's fighting style just from the sound of his swords. I'd bolt if I saw her coming my way.
I can't say I blame you. After the Mara took hold of Jing Liu, she became a different person. As for the day she crossed paths with Yenqing, it was quite the twist of fate.
I guess so. In any case, Jing Liu is unpredictable at the best of times. But if you catch her on a good day, she's as calm as moonlight on a silent night.
Nicely put. Her power is actually deeply connected to the moon's phases. Jing Liu is an ice-type character following the path of destruction, who uses 2 different states in combat.
Different states? What's that?
Think of it this way. When Jing Liu is in prolonged combat, her Mara-struck persona takes over and she changes states. When Jing Liu uses her skill, Transcendent Flash, she accumulates stacks of syzygy.
Whoa! Isn't Transcendent Flash the
Nah,
legendary
ini
sword
enchant,
from
guys.
Mr.
Enchant
Xian's
basic
story?
attack ini.
The one that cuts through
Ya,
time
enchant
itself?
basic attack.
You sure seem well-versed in High Cloud
Enchant
Quintet
itunya
stories,
tuh.
March. When syzygy stacks up to a set amount, Jing Liu is consumed by Mara and enters a spectral transmigration state. In the spectral transmigration state, Jing Liu's every attack deducts a
ini
set
nih.
percentage of HP
Extra
from her
turn.
allies' max HP. However, her attack increases according to the corresponding total HP consumed.
See? I
Ngambil
told
HP
you she
temen,
attacks her
guys.
allies.
While in the spectral transmigration state, Jing Liu's skill, Transcendent Flash, becomes Moon on Glacial River, and she is unable to launch basic attacks. Moon on Glacial River doesn't consume skill points, but does consume stacks of syzygy. When stacks reach 0, Jing Liu exits the spectral transmigration state. Jing Liu's ultimate, Floor Ephemeral Dream Flux, deals a set percentage of her attack as ice damage to a single target and adjacent enemies, as well as granting her additional stacks of syzygy.
Whether it's normal state Ice Beauty Jing Liu or red-eyed spectral transmigrator state Jing Liu, she's one heck of a sword master.
According to Xianzhou records, she was taken by the Ten Lords before the onset of Mara and subsequently detained in the shackling prison. The famous confrontation with her apprentice, Jing Yuan, would come later.
Becoming Mara-struck is an unavoidable fate for Xianzhou long-life species. But
Xiangzhou.
they're still trying to find a way to break free of the cycle.
In the brand new 1.4 mission, Clouds Leave No Trace, an anonymous letter silently appears on the Express. It seems an unexpected visitor has extended an invitation and is looking to connect with Dan Heng to delve deeper into the
Dan
tale of the
Heng.
Xianzhou. Past events may feel distant in the present, but it's only right to give this story its proper conclusion. Valiant figures from times of old reunite with familiar faces and find themselves in a world drastically reshaped from the one they once knew.
I heard the reason Jing Liu wears a blindfold is to avoid catching sight of certain objects on the Xianzhou. Things that would trigger her memory and the Mara inside her.
Well, not seeing isn't the same as not remembering. She's never forgotten those who fought alongside her. As for solving the Mara predicament, we'll just have to stay tuned for the upcoming Xianzhou story.
Looks like Jing Liu's next move is gonna be trending all over the Xianzhou. Himiko, what if I start doing my own live streams? They could
Lucu
track
anjing si
Jing
Mark
Liu's
bangsat.
every step. I bet they'd get loads of views.
Sorry, March. I wouldn't recommend
Kayak
chasing
karakter
trends.
anime.
Your content will probably end up clashing with the IPCs.
Really?
Yoi Hakim kode
But
pertama.
my favorite streamers are always saying you gotta go with the hype. Anyway, how do you think I'm doing so far, Himiko? For this episode, I did loads and loads of research. Plus, I got lots of tips from my favorite streamer.
And which streamer would this be?
Ta-da! She's a streamer called Gwenithan. Her streams are super entertaining.
Gwenithan? I can't say I've heard of her.
You haven't? She's on the Xianzhou too. How about... I know! I'll tell you all about her.
Pemain sirkus.
There was one night I couldn't sleep, and I ended up watching Gwenithan's Kwaiban live stream.
Gwenithan.
I've never heard anything like it. I subscribed straight away. It was meant to be.
Her attire is very Xianzhou, but it feels like she's not from the Luofu.
She's not from any of the Xianzhou ships. I think her real name was Guinevere or something. Anyway, Gui means fine wood, Nai means to exist, and Fen means fragrant. Su Shang came up with it for her. She's her bestie.
What lovely
Bestie
imagery.
Susang.
I know. Plus, if you think about it, Guinevere and Gwenithan do sound kind of similar. If you say them a few times, right?
We might want to steer clear of wordplay, March. I heard the Xianzhou issues fines for that.
Boleh juga Allah.
Seriously?
Xianzhou culture
Ojisan,
is vast
ojisan
and
bahaya
profound.
si Jal.
There's still much to learn.
Gwenithan says that Su Shang is always schooling her on local culture and customs. Su Shang is as Xianzhou as it gets. I feel like everything I learned about the Xianzhou I learned from them.
Temenin Kapka nih main fire.
Live streaming, Kwaiban, a passion for Xianzhou culture. Gwenithan seems like a girl of many talents.
She is! Although I feel like she mainly uses them to impress her bestie. Did you know that Gwenithan is actually a street performer? Not to mention she's also super talented on the battlefield. Gwenithan is a fire-type character following the path of nihility. When using her skill, Blazing Welcome, Gwenithan launches firecrackers, dealing fire damage to her target and adjacent enemies with a chance of inflicting burn.
Boom.
After unlocking the trace, High Pulls, her basic attack, Standing Ovation, also has a chance of inflicting enemies with burn.
I'm curious. Why firecrackers exactly?
Gwenithan says that in Xianzhou legends,
Bisa,
artists
Jal,
use
bisa.
firecrackers to fend off scary beasts. In return, the nobility supported the artists financially. Gwenithan is just continuing the tradition. and friendly locals are only too happy to support her. Funnily enough, her talent is called Patreon benefits. When Guinaifen is on the battlefield and an enemy sustains burn damage, there's a chance they'll enter a Fire Kiss state. Fire Kiss is stackable and limited to a set number of turns. While in the Fire Kiss state, enemies sustain increased damage. Which reminds me, I think Guinaifen live-streamed a battle once too. Her ultimate, watch this showstopper, summons and detonates an even bigger firecracker in the form of a D-Ting, dealing fire damage to all enemies. Targets already infected with burn sustain additional damage as a set percentage of the fire damage.
Is this what the kids call going viral? I'd love to see her combat livestream data. I bet it was an instant hit.
About that. Her stream was taken down halfway through. I think she violated the platform's fire safety policy.
Oh.
What do you think? Got a better picture of Guinaifen now?
And I can see why you're so fond of her.
Cool, isn't she? I'll message you the link to her streams right now. Sometimes she even sends gifts to her fans. Hey, Gwailings, check this out. Scale Gorge spring water, clear and tasteless, rich in calories.
Ulti bangunin orang sahur.
You just saved yourself a meal.
Bansos, smart.
I bought some
Bansos.
5-liter Scale Gorge spring water during Guinaifen's last stream.
I need
When you're watching
bansos.
her stream, you gotta be ready to grab the deals. They're awesome.
You know bansos,
If
Mars.
that's the case, those bottles of Scale Gorge spring water in the Express's storage room, you bought all of those?
Yeah? What about them?
Interesting. Just the other day, Welt was telling me about his new healthy lifestyle habits. Apart from exercise, he's been drinking 8 glasses of water a day. Strangely enough, he's gained a little weight. Guess it must have been...
So Mr. Yang was drinking the... It's getting late, Himeko. We should get back to the show. The next person we'll be talking about is Topaz.
Sure. So, who's Topaz?
Actually, I don't know either. But the director said that Topaz works for the IPC. She even knows that presenter, Albert. Speaking of, let's get him on the line. He can introduce Topaz. Albert? Albert! Ah!
Whoo! And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and
Good morning, good afternoon.
Why did our art
Demen dari suara si burung ini, guys.
We go by my style. Up next,
Kayak suara
allow me,
GTA-an.
Albert, a professional Interastral Peace Corporation anchor, to introduce to you my guest and IPC colleague, Topaz.
Topaz. Topaz. Arkon Cryo, alah. Kalau muka gue lebih demen si Topaz ini.
Topaz is a rising star in the IPC Strategic Investment Department, currently heading up the Special Debts Picket team. She's a combination of youth, elegance, and remarkable ability.
The Special Debts Picket Team. I think I've heard of them.
Well, as you may know, among the universe's major investors and lenders, the IPC is a big fish. And with so many venture capital projects, there are bound to be bumps in the road. Topaz is our go-to person to smooth out the bumps and make
Kayak
sure
karakter
we
Honkai,
cover
impact
what's
dia.
owed.
Oh, I get it. So the corporation's in the red?
When dealing with defaulters, Topaz's methods are swift and effective, saving the IPC from many a potential loss. She also has a great knack for investments, turning even the bleakest projects into success stories and ensuring huge returns for the corporation.
Wow, impressive. Does she have some kind of superpower?
Within the walls of the IPC, there is indeed a rumor that Topaz's stellar success might have something of the supernatural about it.
Oh?
Supernatural? Oh, reminds me of Gwen Ifen's ghost hunting streams.
Ghost hunting? Let's not jump the gun. When people think of Topaz, they don't think about ghosts, but a certain unmistakable companion. I'm talking about her warp trotter, Numby. They may look like a cute mascot, but Numby is Topaz's trusted sidekick, both at work and out on the battlefield. Numby has a keen sense for sniffing out wealth. Security checks, debt settlements, and calculations are all child's play for this little piggy. Together with Topaz, they traverse the cosmos, resolving any and all debt disputes that could threaten the IPC's operations. Numby is a legit employee. They even have an official role and title.
Mommy Onesan.
Really? And don't forget,
Jebol
the
jet
corporate world
liar.
mirrors the battlefield in more ways than one. Topaz's prowess in the former is just as swift and formidable in the latter. And you better believe Numby plays a huge part in that.
Neko
Topaz and
jelas
Numby
ngopi.
are fire-type characters following the path of the hunt.
Tuh,
At the start of an
nandain si
allied
Nambi.
turn, if no enemy on the battlefield is inflicted with proof of debt, Topaz will inflict this state on a random enemy, thereby boosting the follow-up attack damage they receive. During battle, Numby starts out with an initial speed and acts autonomously, attacking enemies inflicted with proof of debt. Excluding Numby's own turns, every time an ally follow-up attack hits an enemy inflicted with proof of debt, Numby's action is advanced forward.
Seems
Action
like Numby
forward.
and Topaz share a strong bond.
They make a tight unit. Speaking of which, Topaz's skill, difficulty pan, is able to reallocate proof of debt to a different target, allowing Numby to immediately launch an assault and deal a set percentage of Topaz's attack as fire damage to the new target. This counts as a follow-up attack. Topaz's ultimate, Turn a Profit, allows Numby to enter the Windfall Bonanza state. In this state, damage and crit damage dealt by Numby both experience an increase. If that wasn't enough, every time an ally's basic attack, skill, or ultimate hits an enemy inflicted with proof of debt, Numby's action is additionally advanced forward.
Tuh, baru
After Numby
2
launches a
kali
set number of attacks,
kill.
this effect is dispelled.
Langsung.
Whoa, Numby's got moves.
Some believe that everything possesses a soul. I believe that if you treat all living things with genuine care, regardless of whether they're human, they'll respond in kind.
Hold on to your hats, folks. Numby's not done yet. Topaz and Numby's technique, Explicit Subsidy, allows Topaz to summon Numby when entering a map. Numby then automatically seeks out basic treasures and trotters within a certain range,
Babi,
leading
anjay.
Topaz right to the loot. The best part? Trotters won't be alerted to their approach, and this effect doesn't even consume technique points. If Topaz and Numby enter combat after using their technique, our little warp trotter regenerates a set amount of Topaz's energy after launching their first attack. If Topaz and Numby are still in the team after winning a battle entered in this way, the team receives a small amount of additional credits up to a set daily limit. The above also goes for winning battles entered in this way within the simulated universe. But instead of credits, the team receives a small amount of cosmic fragments with a chance to bag a random curio.
That's quite the skill set. Seems like Topaz and Numby have a bad cop approach to debt collection.
All that and no debuffs. We might as well call Numby the omnipotent cosmic piggy bank.
Careful now. If there's an eon of prosperity out there, I doubt they want competition. Truth be
Si
told,
Nambi,
Topaz
Nambi.
doesn't care much about Numby's wealth-generating abilities. Here at the IPC, she has a reputation for being clean as a whistle. Money just isn't that important to her. Money is a means, not an end. Work should make you happy. Topaz looks after Numby because she loves them. Simple as that.
Raja Explore.
That's not all I heard. In version 1.4, Stagnant Shadow's Shape of Scorch will be going live. Beat it, and you can snag the essential material required for
Nah, itu si
and
Topaz,
Ignite.
guys.
Searing steel blade.
Material si Topaz.
Oh, Bert, are you sure Topaz is just your colleague? It feels like she's got a way bigger role than you.
What? Clearly, you've never worked in a top-tier company. In esteemed enterprises like ours, we stress a horizontal approach to management. As long as one has their own methodology,
Topaz wangi guys.
and employs their own strategy,
Lebih demen
they can
Topaz
exert
Dede kayaknya guys
unlimited
sebajing
influence
Liu.
and change the fate of a project.
Nutup mata dia aing. Terjual mahal.
I'm not quite following.
Look, I might not get the ins and outs of investing, but I know my way around a presentation deck. Those dazzling slides on Topaz. Yup, my creation. Impressive. It's all about making yourself indispensable in the workplace.
Topaz gacha
Topaz
kayaknya.
were here right now, she'd acknowledge my presence with the utmost respect.
How's it hanging, Owly? Hi, viewers.
Topaz!
That's my name. Don't wear it out. You guys probably mentioned already, but I work in the strategic investment
Gua ada
department of
muridnya
the IPC
Yancing.
headquarters. It's an honor to be here for Miss
Yancing.
Sepuh's show today, and to meet Miss Himiko.
Yanxing.
Hi, Topaz.
Nice to meet you too.
Hey Topaz, nice to meet you.
A while ago, we received an investment application from the
Where,
International
Jing Liu,
Peace Media
Topaz,
Department.
where?
It seems the IPM's presenters want to expand the program's reach. As such,
I
the
need
corporation sent
credit,
me to evaluate
Topaz.
the program's
Give me
performance.
credit, bro.
Director Topaz, I'll show you my expertise right now. So without further ado, let's unveil version 1.4's eagerly awaited 5-star characters. During the first phase of 1.4 in the character Event Warp, Gentle Eclipse of the Moon, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Jing Liu. And during the second phase of 1.4, 2 character Event Warps will become available. In the character
ini
Event
guys.
Warp Sunset Claws, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters Topaz and Numby. Meanwhile, in the character Event Warp Butterfly on Sword Tip, the limited 5-star character SEELE will be making a return. And I almost forgot to mention, the 4-star character Gwenifin will also be a part of these 2 second phase character event warps.
Look who's back. It's SEELE. Feels like forever since we last saw her in Bella.
Silariran asli ini.
We're also eagerly anticipating version 1.4's 5-star light cones. At 1.4's first phase light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, I shall be my own sword, will be boosted.
It's that
Ada.
sword-wielding beauty again.
Standing there in the moonlight without her blindfold, amidst all those flowers. Quite the sight.
Unforgettable.
Meanwhile, in 1.4's second phase light cone event warps, the drop rates for the 5-star light cones, Worrisome Blissful, and In the Night will be boosted.
Wow, Topaz is so lucky to be surrounded by so many cute fluff balls. Can we get one for the Express, Himiko? Oh, please?
I'm afraid that might not be possible. I remember Pom Pom saying they're not keen on having anything that sheds fur. in the
Bisa
carriages.
bannernya guys.
But Pom Pom sheds tons of fur. By so many cute fluff balls. Can we get one for the Express?
The limited 5-star characters Topaz and Numby. Meanwhile, in the character event warp Butterfly on Sword Tip, the limited 5-star character SEELE will be making a return. And
SEELE?
I almost forgot to mention, the 4-star character Gwenifin will also be a part of these 2 second phase character event warps.
Look who's back. It's SEELE. Feels like forever since we last saw her in Bellabog.
Characters aside, we're also eagerly anticipating version 1.4's 5-star light cones. At 1.4's first phase light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star
LC
light
bisa
cone,
aman.
I shall be my own sword, will be boosted.
It's that sword-wielding beauty again.
Standing there in the moonlight without her blindfold, amidst all those flowers. Quite the sight.
Unforgettable.
Meanwhile, in 1.4's second phase light cone event warps, the drop rates for the 5-star light cones, Worrisome Blissful, and In the Night will be boosted.
Wow, Topaz is so lucky to be surrounded by so many cute fluff balls. Can we get one for the Express, Himiko? Oh, please?
I'm afraid that might not be possible. I remember Pom Pom saying they're not keen on having anything that sheds fur in the carriages.
But Pom Pom sheds tons of fur.
You know, trotters like Numby make great companions. They're non-shedding, low maintenance, and super squishy. Plus, they can snip out valuable treasures.
Screenshot.
Let's talk about the slide I...
Feel the frost in the space fantasy adventure.
JSPR Z27 2S 9 JB. Bisa banner yoi, bisa banner bro, aman. Bansos 2 ya.
Is a big part of my life. In fact, me and my team are heading out to business on Eurilo 6 very soon. Taking part in today's program was a nice change of pace for me.
Oh, really? Eurilo 6? We've been...
Colleagues?
Oh,
Map
where are my
baru
manners?
guys,
Let
map
me
baru.
introduce them. Senior staff, team leader, grunt, field personnel, and grunt, security personnel.
They look pretty slick, but I can't help but wonder...
Are they enthusiastic about a trip to an ice planet?
I'm afraid enthusiasm doesn't come into it. The IPC's balance sheet isn't the best right now. We haven't got the capital
Fase
to not
1
source
Jing
specials
Liu
like these.
yoi Jal.
That explains the recent disturbance in the corporation. As if thousands of voices suddenly sighed in exhaustion and were suddenly silenced.
Let's set that aside for now. You know, I've heard all about the achievements of the Astral Express. I also heard that the train's navigator was a lady of unparalleled beauty and talent. It was a pleasure to meet you at last, Miss Himiko.
Another reason for coming on the show today? I hope I lived up to your expectations.
You exceeded them. Next time, let's see if we can meet up in person.
I'm sure we can make that happen. Once your work in Belobog is done, perhaps you'd like to drop by the Express.
It's a deal. I've always wanted to set eyes on the Express.
Jeez. Can we get a room for these guys already?
Get a room? What does that mean?
As another gesture of the corporation's goodwill, I'd like to introduce
Goodwill?
a brand new event for everyone to take part in.
Oh, woohoo!
Nice!
Recognized universally as the leading video game brand, Ethereum Wars is set to unveil an offline fan event on Eurilo 6, the Interastral Tournament Festival.
Ethereum Wars? What's that?
Think of it as a holographic video game. To secure a spot in the grand final, contestants must collect and nurture ether spirits, which can be found within victory zones.
Ether spirits?
I'd venture to guess they're much like Numby here. Digital replicas of creatures designed to serve as combat companions.
Right you are, Miss Himiko.
Berat asli,
Your
berat
knowledge in this
apa
area
nih?
is surprising.
Berat
I've heard a thing or
digacha.
two about the IPC's
Top up bang,
research and
suruh top
cultivation
up sama
programs.
Mihoyo.
Am I right in assuming that the aim of this event is to analyze the suitability of different species as fighting companions?
Correct. And we stand by our promise that no real-life creatures will be harmed during Ethereum Wars. The IPC has renovated an old weapons testing ground to serve as a tournament venue. We've also set up victory zones in different locations. Herta Space Station, Eurilo 6, and the Xianzhou Luofu. Those who manage to defeat the championship contenders in each victory zone and complete the hyperlink challenges will be greeted with generous rewards. It's also worth noting that ether spirits, both allied and enemy alike, are classified into 3
Waipu
types.
semua.
Mechanical, humanoid,
Mampus,
and
Jen
aberrant.
habis.
In combat, these types have a cyclical relationship, with each one countering another. Attacking enemies that are vulnerable to your current ether spirit's type will allow you to deal extra damage.
Oh, so picking a type that counters your opponents is super important.
You got it. Furthermore, as you advance through the competition, you'll gain access to the even more formidable Overlord Ether Spirits, which can be developed to boost their combat prowess.
So the deeper you delve into the competition, the fiercer the fights become. This is gonna be quite the contest.
Ring tinju.
You okay there, March 7th?
Ether Spirit, copy! Let's see. Whoa, a gold Albert!
Miss March, do I look like some battle pet to you? You can't just collect anything and everything.
Just curious.
A reminder to our esteemed contestants. Numerous players from across the universe will be partaking in Ethereum Wars. As you progress, new opponents will be revealed. After completing all challenges, exhibition matches await, where you might end up face-to-face with some unexpected opponents.
TCG
And
bisa
should you
jadi.
rise to the occasion and overcome the Interastral Tournament Festival challenges,
Iderium
you'll receive
Wars.
IPC-sponsored eligibility for a specially selected 4-star character. And there you have it, the full rundown on Ethereum Wars. Hope you all have fun, and remember to treat your combat companions kindly. I've got a meeting to get to. Bye for now.
Huh? You're leaving so soon?
Lootnya kayak biasa cuma bisa pakai musuh.
Again. Over to you and Albert.
Yes,
Keep
yes,
up the good
yes.
work. There will be a year-end bonus for everyone when we roll out the new project.
Thank you, Director. Your wisdom, foresight, and mentorship know no bounds. Take care now. Stay safe out there.
I should be going too. There's some maintenance on the express to attend to. Hope to catch you all soon.
Thanks for all the help, Himeko. See you soon.
Mana ya Jed, oi?
Are they gone?
Gone?
Topaz and Himeko.
I think so.
Are you sure?
Yes. Take a look for yourself. See? Told you. All gone. Nobody here but me. Nobody else on the line.
Whew, that's a relief.
Karakter B4.
All those gifts. If you ask me, Topaz is just abusing her position to engage in a
Mars,
personal pastime.
I need Freedom
Topaz's personal
Code.
pastime?
Please.
What's that?
Pass.
Isn't it obvious to you? Maybe you should take another look at the specifics of this event.
Let me think. I got it! So Topaz's personal pastime is hunting.
Duh? Hunting? Miss March, what gave you that impression?
Well, isn't that right though? I'll show you. This event is all about sneaking up
Hook,
slowly and
serpa,
then...
luka, pela.
Hey!
Whoa, slow down a second.
Pela, serpal.
Topaz's pastime is cuddling
Pela,
creatures, not hunting them. As soon as she gets home, she grabs her pets and cuddles the heck out of them. She's got hundreds at her company apartment.
Huh? Did you say hundreds? How does she have the space?
Well, her company apartment is an ecological starship. Meanwhile, my feathered butt's in his studio from the 2020s. Topaz lives it up in a giant starship over at corporate HQ. Well, I get by on packed lunches in the middle of nowhere. Hang in there, Albert. Let's shift our attention to some of the other thrilling events coming our way. First off, during the 1.4 release, the Planar Infinity event is making its debut. Herta and 3 other members of the Genius Society made some small renovations to the simulated universe, but each of them threw a spanner in the works. With the code damage, the universe is beginning to expand exponentially. Madam Herta wanted me to pass a message on
Anjir,
to our
anyar deui ya
trailblazers.
bangsat.
Don't panic, just a minor bug. You will be compensated.
Minor bug? Really? It doesn't sound like it.
It's true! The spanners in question cause the simulated universe's blessings and curios to multiply. As such, in Planar Infinity's ordinary plane
Musuhnya
challenges,
siapa ini, anjing?
trailblazers can obtain some wonderful buffs.
For example...
Wow, wonderful buff.
For example, a cosmic big lotto that won't disappoint.
Oh, wow!
Whoa,
So,
wow.
I mean,
Banjir
Following
bab,
an
Cok.
ordinary plane challenge, Trailblazers will enter Herda's Manic Plane with their buffs in tow. Every time Trailblazers successfully challenge a wave of enemies, a floor is successfully cleared. As floors are cleared, Trailblazers will face off against increasingly difficult enemies until...
Uh-oh. I knew there was a catch. Now we have to fight attrition warfare?
Herda wants to test the limits of the simulated universe's memory. Don't panic, Ms. March. As long as Trailblazers obtain as many buffs as they can in the ordinary plane challenges, they'll be able to face down the Manic Plane with full strength. Trust me, in the simulated universe, anything is possible.
Really? I don't believe you.
Whoa, last boss,
I
coy.
promise, Trailblazers, it's a walk in the park. I'm begging you.
Now I really don't believe you.
And of course, Werewolf version 1.4b.
Wow,
without
give
the
Odyssey, guys.
ever-stimulating check-in event. Come on, y'all. Give it up at the back. Let's hear it for checking in.
Woohoo! Check in.
Also in 1.4,
Check
we'll be
in,
welcoming
check
in a
in,
story
bansos.
replay feature. When interacting with characters in the story, Trailblazers can now pause dialogue and review surrounding context. All that juicy lore and tasty exposition buried under trigger-happy mouse clicks, waiting to be rediscovered.
This doesn't mean you can make new choices, though. So always make choices that you know you won't regret.
We'll also be seeing the return of the Planar Fisher and Realm of the Strange Events. During the events, successfully challenging the simulated universe and Cavern of Corrosion can earn you a set amount of double rewards.
Nice! Double rewards! Some people are farming the cavern
Nice,
like crazy
double
every
reward.
day.
Relic, Cok.
They can save themselves some time.
Would you be one of those people, Miss March?
Me? No way! Pom Pom never stops talking about that mysterious recipe they found. Things are gonna get real busy soon.
And what's a recipe got to
Bukannya
do with
kayak
being
siapa,
busy?
guys? Ya,
It's not
kayak
just
si
a
Yelan
recipe.
ini si
Pom
Topas
Pom's
ya.
been talking about organizing a whole food tour event. So strange. Nobody
Anjing.
even knows where
Daniel
the recipe
tampan
came
gitu,
from.
Daniel, Cok.
What if
Danang.
Pom Pom runs into bad guys on the tour?
Halo,
I
Jong
need to
Choli.
protect the conductor.
Ha! I get it now. You want to pose as a bodyguard to get a bunch of free snacks.
Hey, that's slander. The food tour will be following the express around the world. Keep your eyes peeled for official announcements on when and where we'll be stopping.
Hey, I'm the one that leaves people in suspense around here. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for.
Isato.
Redemption codes!
Codes!
I need codes. Coy.
We are honored to introduce Honkai Star Rail to the PlayStation 5 on October 11th. PlayStation 5 is a perfect platform for this space journey, allowing our team to tap into full potential of the console.
The story of Honkai Star Rail is only getting started. Now with added technical features on PlayStation 5, we invite PlayStation gamers worldwide to join us in this breathtaking space fantasy.
Climb aboard the Astro Express on this October 11th. Adventure has no limits.
And may this journey lead us starward.
Well, that's everything for today. Thanks for tuning in to our special program and see you in the...
Wait! Albert! Who's the main presenter here? Shouldn't I be the one to bring the show to a close?
My bad. Force a habit. In that case, is there anything our main presenter would like to say to the audience?
Let me think. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, follow, and share. Let's get to 50 billion views!
50 billion. You might want to take a few zeros out there, March. Anyway, I got a flap. They're not paying me enough overtime, that's for sure. So whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and get yourself home already. Albert, sign it off. Bye-bye.
Wait, Albert! He really made a break for it. Anyway,
Alicia anjing ke si
so
Mars keren.
that's all for today's program. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm your host,
Daripada
Mark
si Pak
7,
Dawe
wishing all
anjing
you guys
asli.
a great day.
Udah guys, bansos itu guys ya. Gua posting dulu nih bansos HSR.
Finally. I'm
Finally.
exhausted. Huh? Really? Oh, thank you, thank you. Actually, I was feeling super nervous. Oh, no. You guys did all the hard work. Thank you, thank you. Huh? Is the program link up already? I'll share it with my friend. Hey, you see my stream just now? You said you'd be tuning in. Link is already up, by the way. I just shared with you. Remember to watch the whole thing. I'll be checking.
Sip guys, beres guys. Bannernya gue posting dulu di tab komunitas guys. Satu Jingliu dulu ya, Jingliu. Jingliu, Topas. Enggak anjir, Riran dulu SEELE. SEELE Riran guys, Riran. Boom. Banner SEELE mana tadi? Topas. Lycon. Satu, dua, tiga. Ada Nah tadi Lyconnya guys, SEELE, Lycon SEELE. Banner 1.4 fase 1. Jingliu Riran SEELE. Fase 2 Topas. Kalau udah ada SW sama Puxuen gas, SEELE gas. 3 kode apa 2 kode doang? Ada 3 itu bang. Gas, klaim, gue juga mau klaim dulu. Sebelum off stream guys, klaim dulu guys. LC SEELE apa Jingliu? Gua milih LC SEELE dah. LC SEELE masuk kemanapun sih. Jingliu juga sih, cuman gak ada crit rate-nya Jingliu. LC gak dipisah ya, bagus lah. Tidak scam anjir. Oh di sebelah kan scam guys, makanya tuh. Di sini mah lebih F2P friendly sih kalau kata gua. Cuman kalian dipaksa gacha terus. Dipaksa menggacha sampai habis. Dede repot ah. Bansos. DPS waifu semua berat. Asli bro. Waduh telat mang, lihat live-nya ada info apa aja nih. Tab komunitas Bang Drik. Banner udah ada tuh. Lihat aja tab komunitas YouTube gua udah ada redeem code plus. Riran banner seller Riran. Seller Riran nggak ada Jen gua juga guys, asli guys. Gimana guys? Fase 1 Jingliu SEELE. Fase 2 Topas. Siapa yang wajib dikaca? Ntar gua bikin kontennya lah sesegera mungkin, udah live kita langsung bikin konten. Asbun bisa jadi. Strategi marketing biar optap bisa jadi. Celeran pasti cari pada cari LC-nya. Terus apa lagi ya? Banyak itu pasti banyak yang nggak ngincer LC SEELE itu. Gue juga pengen sih CLC SEELE ya. OP soalnya dia. Cuman harus perbanyak karakter guys buat konten. Fase pertama sih itu King Liu sama SEELE. Fase kedua topas. Tapi ku ada di sini. Du 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 du. Dan tanpa kau sadari, kau lukai diriku. Du 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 du. Du 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 du. Bronya jadi nih bos, si Meko DPS bos. ASR LCB paling ngangkat asli anjir, kalau RT Budung ngangkat banget tuh LCB 5 asli guys. Parah pokoknya. Dan kini kau pun pergi. Ini habis ya, 26 lagi, kemana guys? Ini aja lah ya. Sepatu speed paling susah, circlet retreat yang ada CDM anjir, itu susah banget. Sepatu speed termasuk lumayan langka lah. Planar energi tuh kadang langka tuh, tapi kalau yang bejibun mah banyak. Dan kini kau pun pergi. Aman guys. Gimana guys, MOC siap-siap aja tuh. Lawan kumbang dan monyet guys. Kau lukai diriku. Kata Mioyo nih, makan nih 3 waifu, lu keluarin 1 banner, pusing badan lu semua. Gua punya muridnya doang guys, Jing Liu guys. Gak apa-apa lah gua pakai muridnya Jing Liu guys. Yanqing. LC SEELE asli, LC SEELE worth it but LC SEELE universal sih guys. Nggak kayak LC Destruct ya. Destruct mah anjing LC nya nggak semua universal ya. Yang limitnya ya. Kalau itu mah universal rata-rata guys. Oke guys ya, jadi gitu aja live-nya, nanti lanjut besok lah insya Allah live guys. Yang mau bedah akun dan lain-lain. Gua mau bikin konten dulu. Masalah buat 1.4 mending gacha siapa, terus ngebahas kit-kitnya karakter baru. Gua bakal bahas guys. Biar ada rekomendasi lah buat kalian. Ya guys ya, duluan guys, thank you ya udah menemani, yang sudah nonton juga. Sampai bertemu di live besok lah. Kalau yang belum tahu, redeem code ada di tab komunitas guys. Di tab komunitas ada 300 redeem code, langsung ambil, besok mah udah gak ada itu. Terus lihat info banner, nah lihat aja tab komunitas YouTube gua ada tuh. Ayo guys ya, duluan, bye-bye.